Picture this, it's September 2011. The world is still reeling from the worst economic crash since the Great Depression. Millions of people have lost their homes, their jobs, and their life savings. And the massive banks that caused the crisis, they just got a multi billion dollar bailout from the government. Executives are still taking home massive bonuses while people, thousands of them, lakhs of them, are unemployed. So a few thousand people decide that they've had enough. They march into the absolute heart of global finance, financial district, New York City, and they bring tents with them. They don't just protest for a few hours, they move in. Welcome back to Nerdvana. Today, we are breaking down Occupy Wall Street, the movement that changed how we talk about money, power, and inequality forever. To understand why people were so angry, we have to go back to 2008. When the housing bubble burst, the global financial system nearly imploded. The government stepped in to save the big banks because they were deemed too big to fail. But the average person, they were left to fend for themselves. Fast forward to mid 2011, a Canadian anti consumerist magazine called Adbusters posts a simple picture, a blog entry online. It has a picture of a ballerina balancing on top of the famous Wall Street charging bull statue. The caption reads, "What is our demand? Occupy Wall Street. Bring tent." It went viral. On September 17th, 2011, protesters flooded lower Manhattan. Police blocked them from Wall Street itself, so they set up camp in a small concrete private park nearby called Zuccotti Park. And this is where things get weirdly fascinating. This wasn't just a crowd of angry people shouting. Within days, Zuccotti Park turned into a fully functioning, miniature, self sustaining city. They built a free kitchen serving thousands of meals a day. They had a medical tent, a working library with over 5,000 donated books, and even a media center running on portable generators so they could live stream everything to the world. Their most famous invention was the human microphone. Because New York City laws banned megaphone use without a permit, the crowd came up with a brilliant hack. The main speaker would say a short phrase and everyone around them would repeat it in unison to amplify the sound so that the people in the back could hear. And they rallied behind one iconic, incredibly sticky slogan that you still hear all the time today, that we are the 99%. It brilliantly split the world into two groups: the 1% richest elites who held all the political and financial power, and the rest of us, the 99% struggling to get by. By October, Occupy movements had spread to over 900 cities across the globe. But it faced a major, looming problem. It didn't actually have a clear list of demands. Some people wanted stricter banking regulations, others wanted a total overhaul of the capitalist system. Because they insisted on a completely leaderless system where everyone had to agree on every decision, they struggled to turn their massive energy into real political policy. 2 months in, on November 15th, the police moved into Zuccotti Park in the middle of the night, clearing out the tents and arresting hundreds of people. And just like that, the physical occupation was over. So, did Occupy Wall Street fail? Well, if you look at the tangible laws passed right then and there, then maybe. But its real impact was cultural. Before Occupy, talking about extreme wealth inequality was almost taboo in mainstream politics. Occupy changed the vocabulary of the entire world. It paved the way for modern progressive political movements, inspired massive student debt strike campaigns, and deeply altered how we look at corporate influence. Occupy Wall Street proved that a simple hashtag, a handful of tents, and a powerful narrative can force the most powerful financial systems in the world to sit up and look out the window. What do you think? Did the movement achieve what it set out to do? Or was its leaderless structure its downfall? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to Nerdvana for more deep dives into history that shaped our world, and I'll see you the next time. Thank you so much for listening.